Today I'm going to be showing how to optimize your PC. First you need to right click your Windows, go to Task Manager, look at your processes. You click on Performance and you should see your processes. If you want them lowered, you need to go to Startup Apps. Disable the ones you do not use, so I'm just going to disable Spotify because I did not use that. Epic Games Launcher, I do use that, so I'm not going to touch it. I disabled all of these. Alright, now you can close that. Now click on this, go to Control Panel, go to the, pretty sure it's Hardware and Sound, Power Options, yes. Alright, now if you have any of these, you can use them, the power plans. I use this one, but if you do not want to download anything, you can do high performance, change plan settings, make it where turn off the displays on never, and then put the computer sleep on never. Change advanced power settings. You do not need to touch any of these. You just need to put this on high performance. And okay. And you can go back if you already have it, and then go over here. And then you need to just go to Network and Internet, go to Network Sharing Center, click on Ethernet or either one you use. Alright, go to Properties. You do not need to touch this. You can just disable all of them except the Internet Protocol version 4, IPv4. Do not disable that one, just disable all the other ones. Click on Configure. Go to Advanced. Disable Advanced EEE. Disable this. Disable all of this. Disable this. Disable Flow Control. Enable Gigabit Light. Enable Green Ethernet. Enable Interrupt Moderation. Disable IPv4 checksum offload. Disable Jumbo Frame. Disable Large Send Offload. All the offloads you need to disable. So you disable these two. This one needs to be set on 4 queues. Network address, you do not use it, not present. Disable NS offload. Power saving mode, you need to disable it, but that's based on if you play games. If you play games, you need this disabled. If you have a VLAN that you use, you need to have it enabled. 1024 is what I use for receive buffers, but that's just the default for Windows. You should use this. Side scaling enabled. Shutdown, wake on LAN disabled. Speed and duplex. I used to use 10 megabytes half duplex, but I upgraded my internet and now I use auto negotiation. Disable all these offloads. Transmit buffers, leave this on the default. So 128 for me. VLAN ID 0. Wake on magic packet enabled. Disable. Enable, and then 100 megabytes per second first. That's all for the internet settings. Now you need to go over to your run. So you right click this, click on run. Just type in services dot msc. Alright, now you're gonna go through all of these. Look at the description right here, all this on each one, and then disable. You have to use common sense for this part. You disable the ones that you do not use, and for the Windows settings, disable the ones that you think you do not need. Do not disable anything like your Windows security or System 32. Do not disable any of those. If you disable those, it will mess up your PC. So let's see. Let's find one. I would say Xbox Live, Game Save, or in all of these. You need to double click it. Go to this. Click on disable. If you don't want it, click OK. And then go to this. Just disable. And then if you want it on, you can go over to this, put it on automatic, or if you don't want it to start immediately, put on delayed start. But I would just keep it disabled for me. Apply. Okay. The auto config, this you need to have it on automatic, or you'll possibly not be able to connect to the internet. One of the LANs, I had that problem, and I don't use wireless, but I had to use wireless for a little while, so I had to enable this auto config for WAN. That's wireless network. Alright, now we're done there. We're going to close this. You can download in a MSI Afterburner. Oh, well, I guess it's not downloaded. Hang on. MSI Afterburner here. So you go to Google, type in MSI Afterburner. Alright, go to this website. Now, accept the cookies, and then go to this. It was released April 2023. Do not do the beta one. Okay, so you download this. Alright, let it load. Alright, now it's done. Now you go to this. Bring over your file explorer. It's right here. Alright, now double click this, and then start this. Let it load. Alright, now if you do not need Norton's 360, you do not need it. Just double click it, or just click it once, and then click install. Please select the language, whichever language you use. Click next. Accept the terms. You need both of these. This is just moderating the MSI Afterburner. So for the MSI Afterburner, you need to do exactly what I say, because it will mess up your PC if you overclock it too much, or overclock it like lowering it, anything. Just do what I say. So let this download. Click OK. Let this one download. Accept the terms. Next, next, next. Let it download. It's executing the files. Go over to the MSI Afterburner. Let it load too. They both have to load. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Finish. Then finish. Alright. Now, MSI Afterburner. This is what it looks like. Do not move any of these. Do not move this at all. Just leave it at 0. And then turn your turn your power limit up to 100. Temperature limit, put it on like 90. So that's max for me. And then I have the GeForce RTX 3050. I have the 8GB series. Turn your core clock up to about 100 more, and then you bring it up like 25 every time. If your game crashes, it is okay. You just gotta keep doing it. I put my memory clock on 900, and then you bring it up by 50. And every time your game crashes, you bring it down by 50, a little bit more. Alright, now you put them, I put mine on 100 and then 900. You apply, You see where it's on 100 and then 900. You bring it up by 50. 900 was my max, and then 100 was my max because I have a pretty bad graphics card. It's pretty old, and you just click apply, and then you can close this if you want to keep it open just to see what it does. Here, I'm just gonna keep it opened. Alright, now I guess I'll just launch Fortnite. I'm just gonna go in a game, let it load. So when your game crashes, you need to close like the thing for it and then go back to MSI Afterburner and then turn this down by 50 right here on the memory clock. Turn it down by 50, then core clock down by 25 every time, and then just keep doing it until your game stops crashing. Keep your power limit and your temperature limit on max. Fan speed, do not touch it, and then you just click apply the little check mark with the circle. Let this load. It's loading, and then just have this over here. If you have a low-end graphics card, put your core clock on 50 and then your memory on 400. If your graphics card's like a high-end, just keep it on 100 and then 900. Alright, now we're gonna go into a game. Let's see, just like a regular 1v1 map. It needs to be on private so nobody's messing with you. Alright, go into a game. Alright, now let this load. So I'm on 360 FPS on like a low-end graphics card. That's pretty good. Alright, now let me turn on the controller. It's pretty smooth, kind of. Because I just turned my PC on, but it's pretty smooth. I guess not. Just a second. So that means it's up too high. I'm going to bring it down by 25. You can have it while your game's open. I'm going to turn this down to 75. Alright, now this down. Oh, I didn't click enter. You got to click enter. So 75, enter. And then down to, I guess, 7,500. So I'm just going to do 700. Enter and save. So now it's on 7,700. It's overclocked. This is overclocking your graphics card. Alright, now should be a little bit smoother. Yeah, that's way smoother. Yeah, that's way better. Alright, now let's look at the highest FPS I can get on this graphics card. Let's put it on unlimited. So it looks like about 400. Yeah, that's pretty good. And let's see creative. Stays there while I'm building too. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead, close MSI Afterburner. Alright, now go over to your Windows settings. Bring it over here. make it bigger. Go down to privacy and security. Do not touch your, or actually, go to Windows Security. Open Windows Security. Go to Virus and Threat Protection. You need to scan this every once in a while to see if you have any viruses. Check your allowed threats. Just make sure nothing's allowed that's a threat. Alright, I have a quick scan do. Alright, these, yes, I've had downloaded things to where they are not good. I deleted them. I go in here, you click actions, do not click allow, click remove or quarantine, something like that. And then quick scan, you need to do your quick scans. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm doing a video. And go down to let's see, virus and threat protection. Right in here, you need to find, wait, where is it? Cannot find it. Okay, I think it's in here. Memory integrity. Turn this off. Just be aware that you do not need to download anything that you do not trust, that is not confirmed, verified, any of that. Do not download anything like that with memory integrity off. It's just hard on your CPU, your cores. It turns down your cores. It messes up your memory on your graphics card. It messes up memory on your RAM, all that. And close this. Alright, now you need to go to privacy and security again. Scroll down. Here, I'm just going to maximize this. And then go over to general. Turn all of this off. Go over to speech. Turn this off. Turn inking off. Just everything down to this. And then everything from this down. Other than microphone, you need to have your microphone on if you're going to be talking on any games. Camera, if you use your camera, keep it on. Location, if you use it, keep it on. All this, everything down, you need to turn it off unless you use it. So let's say just email, if you use your Microsoft email, keep it on. Phone calls, if you call people on your computer, keep it on. Location, keep it on if you use it for anything like browsing, findings, like shopping online. And then notifications, I would turn this off. And if you use it, if you need to have your notifications, keep it on. And so everything down, turn it off unless you use it. Alright, now close this, and now it should be smooth. You see I'm getting 4 ping on NAE servers. That's not the best server there is. Alright, and that's it. If you have any problems with this, just comment down below, and that should be it.